We really boxing. Who wanted the baddest? Let's see.
Oh, we boxing? Yeah, we boxing. I need that belt like it ain't no other option. So we punching and weaving and blocking. Defeat ain't an option. Let them know. Shoot a video, put it on BVO. Let them know. Every time I punch, it's a heavy blow. BVO, bound to hit like bricks cause it was set in stone. Let them know. I ain't getting body, but I'ma hit this flow. Yeah, way more than a show. This is BVO.
It's time for another raffle brought to you by the JBT. Our first item is a new 10th generation iPad with a liquid retina display which shows off beautiful color and has plenty of power for all your handheld computing needs. Great for work, play, or just movies on the go. How much is it to enter, you ask? Just $10. Or you can catch the deal with 3 entries for just $25. It's easy to enter. Just cash app your entries to $JBT Network 1. That's $JBT Network 1. Our second item is a set of Kenichi Bear Bluetooth noise canceling headphones. Great for gaming, movies, or travel. As the second prize in this great raffle. Our third item is a Ninja brand air fryer. Great for all your air frying needs. Cooking healthy with the JBT. So send your entries via Cash App to JBT Network 1. That's JBT Network 1. $10 each or 3 for $25. Put raffle on the comment line and you are entered.
What's happening? What's going on? Hold up, man. Gotta get it together. How you doing, man? How much are you?
Primo Lopez, The Takeover, 2-time Undisputed World Champion.
Thank you. Have a good one. Oh, yeah. What's happening?
For our viewers who don't know, tell them who the original man.
The original man is the Asiatic, Black man. He's the maker. He's the owner. He's the cream of planet Earth. He's father of civilization and God of this universe, Sarit. And there's only one God.
Yeah. Back at the top of the week. Here we go again. It's like that DMX song, man. Every Monday we gotta play this song. Here we go again. Hey, man, coffee and donuts for grown-ups, man. The rush hour. Y'all hear it in the background of traffic. Hey, gotta get that coffee and keep it moving so I can stay steady with the grooving. Hopefully everybody had an excellent weekend, wonderful weekend, peaceful weekend, quiet weekend, excited weekend. As long as your weekend was not full with a bunch of negativity, I hope it worked out for you, man. Well, we're going into the month of October, 2 more months left into the end of this calendar rotation. Then we coming back into January, so we got a couple more fights left here. Man, well, let's get into it. So we had some fights this weekend. I did not catch every single fight. I am not going to sit up here and act like I caught every single fight because I didn't. So I can only speak on what I saw with my own eyes. And well, for beginners, we got to say ladies first. So I would talk about the women first. You know the Latifah song, ladies first, ladies first. You know, that was a smash hit back in the day. You know, speaking of smash hits back in the day, what's going on? Anything good?
Yeah.
Speaking on smash hits back in the day when it come to old group, if you're still listening to hip hop for the old school people in here this morning, LL Cool J got a new album out. Go check it out. Also, MC Light got a new album out too, so y'all can go check that out. Anyway, ladies first, I want to talk about women's boxing. So Michaela Mayer and Sandy Ryan got it on this Friday. One of the biggest talk fights over the weekend, which is well deserved. It was a very good fight, very tough fight, competitive fight. They got it in. Sandy Ryan, Michaela Mayer. It was a bar burner from start to finish. They both came to fight. They both came to win. They equally had a plan, and at the very best, that Miss Denise. Oh, let's look. Forgot her name. It must be an event today. Hold on. Good morning. How you doing? All right. How you doing, Miss Denise? How you doing? Good, good. So, yeah, Michaela Mayer and Sandy Ryan, man, listen. To me, that fight had a resemblance of I'm gonna give y'all a fight that it reminded me of. It reminded me of the fight between that fight was somewhat like kind of reminded me of, in a way, I guess, the tenacity of it when Oscar De La Hoya fought Fernando Vargas. As far as the tenacity, the tendencies to jump in the ring and actually try to take one another out. Now, a lot of people thought that Sandy Ryan won the fight. I guess that's because they are people who are fans of aggression, keep coming forward. They're a fan of, someone who throws heavy shots. A lot of times, I mean, we all know the sport, and some of us, we all know the sport, but we all see it in different ways, and sometimes some people are big on aggression. You could be big on aggression, but if you're not busy with the aggression, then I don't see what's so much excitement about the aggression. But Sandy Ryan was trying to knock Michaela Mayer out. She wanted to knock her out. If it was up to her, and she was trying not to leave it to the final bell. She wasn't trying to leave it to the final bell. And Michaela Mayer, she is someone that, somewhat from what I hear and see from boxing fans, it's like a love-hate. Some people like her, some people don't. I think she's a pretty good fighter. I will put her in. If we put together a top 10 women's boxing right now, she would be in my top 10. Don't know exactly where, but she would be in my top 10. But hey, Michaela Mayer, she's been in there with some of the best. So she's always prepared and always ready. So she was prepared for what was coming at it. And she knew, just like everyone else knew, that Sandy Ryan was going to try to bring the pain. I come to bring the pain. She was trying to do the method man to my girl. But Michaela was putting it to work, using that arm reach, man, and countering pretty good. So it was a dope fight back and forth throughout the entire fight. There was not one boring moment in that fight, which is something that I love to see in boxing. I don't like to see a lot of, too many dry spots. And we've been seeing them in some fights. But it was an exciting fight. What's next for Michaela Mayer? What else can she do? Should she go up and weight? Who she should challenge next? And that's a good question too, especially we ask this on a daily basis with men boxing, but I think that question is more for the women boxers also, because that they don't have the same numbers, far as fighters in the sport. So it's probably easy to say, well, how far, the women can go, or what's left from them in the sport for them to do. Because this is what I'm starting to see in boxing, period. And I'm being honest. And we've been talking about it. Everybody's been talking about it in so many different ways. It is really time for some fighters to let it go. We may not agree all the time on which fighters, but man, it's time for some fighters to let it go. Then once you've done everything in the sport, or once you've seen a fighter or fighters that did everything that you wanted them to see in the sport, and they actually doing it, then what much is it for them to do? Why would we still want them to be around when they already answered every single questionable task that you asked of that fighter? So for me as a boxing fan, if everything that a fighter, everything that I wanted the fighter to see do match their goal and what they wanted to do, I'm fine with that. Because, everybody's not going to be able to live a successful life at that capacity and still be able to maybe say, well, you know what? I can retire. Because we hear people on an everyday basis saying, man, I'm ready to go out on early retirement. We just started hearing in the past few years, I say since around the pandemic, we noticed that a lot of athletes, and not just in boxing, but in a lot of sports, say, hey, man, I'm getting up out of here quick. And there's nothing wrong with that. But, for us, we being stubborn because we're looking, oh, man, he ain't trying to test himself. Oh, man, he came to rob everybody. This is what we saying, but at the same time, we got to remember, they human just like we are. They are human just like we are. So if we're not going to allow ourselves to go but so far, go through too much, then why should we accept that from now? I don't want any fighter to do anything that I wouldn't do if I was a fighter or if I was in these shoes. But we starting to see that because of injuries, a lot of injuries been going around. Some people had unlived, in the sport. They perished off in the sport. And it's just, boom, you probably did everything you can do. Listen to what I'm saying to y'all this morning on this Coffee and Donuts for Grown-Ups, because I'm going to drive to a point. I'm going to land this plane real smooth. And sometimes you got to look at it and know when it's over. It's like, remember being a kid, being a child, and whenever it was big family gatherings, when the family is coming over, or they meeting over whoever house that everybody meets over at for family gatherings, and then you there, and all your cousins is there. You ain't see little cousin JoJo in a while. You haven't played with him in over a month, things like that, and you're having a good time. And then when it settled down, you ain't gonna see your cousin again for a little while. You know what I mean? So you're like, damn, it's time to go. Man, time going so fast. That good moment you never wanted to end. You want a very good moment to last for quite some time. You know what I mean? So that's how I'm looking at with some of these fighters. And really, some fighters, it doesn't matter how old they are. I want y'all to understand what I'm saying. You don't necessarily have to be old to be done. You could be a young fighter, and maybe because of injuries, or maybe because you want to pursue another career. There's nothing wrong with that. Because if you can get out of a brutal sport with all your faculties working, and then you didn't, rob, you didn't rob the cow for milk, she let you take it instead of you taking it from her, that's different, because we already know we had athletes that actually came into the sport, especially in basketball. They came in, they was a piece of crap, and they got paid, and they robbed everybody. You know what I mean? But my question is this: if this just happened to be the case in the sport of boxing, there's a fighter or some fighters right now to where their careers no more They can't do any more than what they done already done in their career. Listen to what I'm saying. Because everybody puts that with age. No. When it's over, it's over. When you done ran the whole course, you done ran the whole course. And this is where we at with some of these fighters, and definitely judging these fighters from their heart, ladies and gentlemen. From their heart and their courage and their determination. Yeah, some of these guys want to get out early. I mean, look at it. You hear guys saying they want to be retired before by the time they're in their early 30s. There's nothing wrong with that. See, because once you set a plan, you set that plan, you keep it, you ride with it, you stay on schedule, you do what you got to do. But for a lot of young fighters, their career is going to be short-lived, man. Going to be short-lived. I'm telling y'all. I'm willing to bet whatever amount that with all the fighters right now, especially the newer ones, not the old ones, who's close to retirement, because some of these guys should be close to retirement. Seriously. Just going to have to fill gaps in. Just that simple. It's really time for a lot of our favorite fighters to go if they not in the mental mindset that they need to be for the sport, because it's a mental thing first. So they got to be there mentally. See, if you ain't there mentally in the sport, forget everything else. If you ain't there mentally, you can forget everything else. It doesn't matter how much you stay in the gym and keep yourself conditioned. That don't matter. What matters is I want it. I'm gonna stay there. I'm gonna stay here. When it's something on your mind and you want to do it, what you gonna do, people? You're gonna do it. You're not gonna let anyone deter you from doing it. Because that's what's on your mind. That's what's your mental drive right now. That's your mental goal. So that's the only thing you're pursuing mentally. Sad to say, some of these fighters is going to be like how we have with some music artists, short-lived. Cameo appearances is what I'm calling. You know, they're only coming for a minute or one-hit wonder. One-hit wonder. Because we hear the names, and even if we put these names out there like that, it doesn't mean that these names is gonna move. That doesn't mean their career is gonna move in the way that their name is moving. You understand what I'm saying? See, you can promote and talk ish all day, put somebody's name out there all day, but everything else, if everything else is not falling in place with it, it ain't happening, Captain. It's not. But I'm starting to see that. So we already know that the biggest thing in boxing right now, and the biggest news all over the place is the softest ever. Everybody has been getting a piece of Devin Haney. I'm disgusted. I've spoken about it a couple times. I'm not going to bore you guys with that same conversation this morning, but I will say this. He's a prime example of what I was just saying. Okay, he's a prime example of what I just said. Short-lived. Might have to find something else to do, champ. But see, when you're young like that, and something that you're doing, if you ran that course with it, it's good that you got time to find something else to get into. But right now, I don't know what else that man could be good at. But right now, he is not good for this sport of boxing. I'm just going to say this. He is not good for the sport of boxing. It's a poor reputation. It's poor representation. It's this is something that cannot be forgiven. I'm a man of all men. So when man is moving unlike a man. I can't rock with you. I can't give you the Michael Jackson song. I can't say I wanna rock with you. No, I can't, bruh. I want to put on the other song. Mama said, knock you out with that cowardness. This is a man's sport, people. And he's talking about assault and battery in a gladiator sport. I'm not even trying to raise my voice. I ain't even trying to pop out my veins with this conversation, but it gets up under my skin so bad. I'm trying not to be so grumpy. I'm gonna forever be grumpy, but I ain't trying to, let me sip my coffee, man. I mean, I don't know what to say. I'm appalled. This should not be accepted. It's the softest thing ever, ladies and gentlemen. The softest thing ever. No one, please, no one try to defend this man. Not on my time. Don't talk to me and try to defend this man. It's not going to be good. It's nothing, no matter how fancy you try to put it together. No one can have a discussion with me about this when it comes to the sport of boxing, because I'm so seriously passionate about this, because I'm a damn man. I'm a man. I'm a man. I ain't rocking with that, baby. I ain't rocking with that. That ain't for no show. That boy showing what he is. He little whole ass spoiled kid. And like I said, he hit his ceiling. He can't do nothing than what he already done. What was the song back in the day? I think was it Denise Williams or one of them? Let's hear it for the boys. Yeah, let's hear it for him, because the boy did everything that he could do, or that he's going to do, because he ain't doing nothing else. You cannot have faith in anyone move like that and say, yeah, he gonna get it together. No, he ain't. He's sad for the sport. I don't even want to napalm his ass anymore, because it's sickening. The worst thing, the softest thing I've seen in boxing and in sports, period. Battery. It's a brutal sport. It's a violent sport. You signed up for it, chump. Are y'all serious? This is y'all champ? This is what you call a face of boxing? Y'all a bunch of cowards. I can tell y'all bunch of y'all that's rocking with that. I already know how you're rocking. Y'all got your tail tucked between your ass crack. That ain't good representation. Ain't good at all. This man, with all this nonsense that he's doing, all this attention that he wants, this is how you want to be the face of boxing, so everybody is calling him the face of boxing. This is how he's the face of boxing, because he got everybody talking. But we talk about a whole bunch of fighters. That's why it's more than one face. If it's based off a damn conversation, man, y'all better stop the madness. Y'all better stop the madness, man. Stop that madness. I'm telling you. Don't try to represent that man if I'm present. Because I'm going to say, you know what? Your whole boxing conversation and everything need to be taken away from you. You're going to speak about him, speak real. Because this is pitiful, man. I ain't trying to get no laughs off the board, none of that, because it ain't funny. It's horrible. It's horrible. Click your heels 3 times, man, and grow some ball, homie. Salt and battery. suing this, that, and the other. You sound like a girl that got beat up by her man. This is the face of boxing. That's a king. That's the Lord. That don't sound like nobody that run stuff. I never heard of a Lord, a so-called Lord, what y'all call him. Hanos and all that. What? He's horrible for the sport of boxing. It's horrible. I'm trying to be as properly mannered as I can be. But I didn't have enough of this. This is boxing. This is a man's sport. You gonna strap up or you gonna get your behind out the way. So, y'all really think with that mindset that this man, when he put the gloves back on, he gonna tear fire to somebody's ass? He gonna come back and do more than he gonna come back and pick up? No, let me say this right. Because he don't want to pick up where he left off. Because where he left off on an ass whipping. This boy and his daddy put so much pressure on his ass. And the more he opened up his mouth, the more he come out his mouth with this little girl nonsense, act like somebody took your virginity. What? He's making it worse for him. He's not going to be able to make no money. Now ain't nobody going to want to do business with you, dude. And I'm going to say this because I said it on one of my other joints. I know every fighter that was afraid to get in that ring with that man is saying, why did I do that? Y'all was scared of him? Y'all was scared of this stuff? And I get it, you know. Yeah, he's looking good when he's looking good, but he never looked too scary not to fight. I'm going to say that. No matter how good he looked doing what he has done. But he never looked too dangerous to fight. Never. This is what y'all was scared of? That's what y'all scared of. Hey, T.O. You look bad, T.O. You look bad, T.O. This is what you're afraid of? What? You let this dude shut you up in person, T.O.? This soft dude? This cream pie dude? Hold on, y'all. How can I help you?
Yeah, he's two-time undisputed. Yeah. You gotta call him that. Why? Respect. Because he won all the titles.
Eddie Hearn said that he won the title at 140. Like that's the argument that Eddie Hearn said. He's like, he's not undisputed. This and he won the title on this and then on 140. At 135, he had all of them except, if I'm not mistaken, the franchise belt. If I'm not mistaken, right?
So he didn't have them all at 140?
I think he just won. Josh had everything at 140.
So he said won all of them at 140, and he had all of them at 135. So how's he not two-time undisputed champion? And not on top of that, he beat the man that was the man at the time in both weight divisions. So forget about the so-called belt. He beat the best fighter in the division both times. Call it like it is. Call a spade a spade. Get a man his credit. You don't box, you can't talk about it because you don't fight. You don't understand. When you beat the man, you are the man. I don't give a damn what belt you got. You beat the man, you are the man.
Right.
You get mad at me.
Bruh. I get that. I like that you swung that in there, but that dude ain't the man to beat, yo. He's not the man to beat the whole time. This was a front. It took a clown guy. It took a clown. Okay, let's just listen to this. It took a clown, a C-class fighter, a kid who's just all over the place, to beat his ass. Nobody's thinking about that. It took a clown dude, a C-class fighter. This is what this man said. He said that man's a C-class fighter. So it took a C-class fighter to expose you. That's all it took. The whole time we thinking that we needed level A, we need a B level, we need the same level dude. We thinking it gotta be a Shakur, it gotta be a Tank. It gotta be somebody real special. And even people had this man favored over these guys. So for every fighter that was afraid to get in the ring with him, man, y'all some chumps. Y'all shouldn't have been afraid to get in the ring with him in the first place. Don't sign up to be getting scared. See, once you sign that line into the sport, forget all that nonsense. You done signed your name on the line. That's just like if you signed that paper and you signed that contract to go shoot that gun. When it's time for you to go shoot that gun for the people, you better go shoot it. Can't get scared, baby. Can't get scared. Because the whole world's watching. The whole world's watching. And everybody want to be like Tupac. Everybody want to be like the Tupac song. All eyes on me. You want all eyes on you? Well, you better make it work if you want all eyes on you. I would say ask Tupac, but just listen to the song. All eyes on me. You want all eyes on you. You better make it a case. The reason why all eyes should be on you, like for a moment, don't take your eyes off me, don't blink. It ain't safe. You better keep your eyes on me because I'm showing off, I'm showing out, and I'm coming to wreck stuff. Yeah, that's how you want it to be. Because all attention ain't good attention. And there's nothing good about this situation. And what it does for the sport, it opens up, this is opening up a soft Pandora box for more softness to happen in the sport of boxing. I mean, is this what you want? Chris Tucker voice. Is this what you want? Is this what you really want?
Don't get mad at me, nigga. I'm here telling the truth. If somebody else should have told you this.
You damn right, BBO. Hit me. This is pitiful, man. It's pitiful. So now you know I'm done with this guy. I'm done with anybody that's moving like a warrior in this sport. Oh, make America great again. Man, make boxing a man's sport again. Put that on your hat. Put that on your hoodie, your t-shirt. Post that up on your poll, your IG, your Facebook, your whatever. Because we need that slogan going around. Make boxing a man's sport again because it's not right now. How about that, America? How about that, world? How about that, America? What you got to say, America? People in the USA, we bragging all the time saying we got the best fighters on our damn soil. We got the best fighters on this soil in the dance sport, but we got them moving like little girls with high heel pumps on the mini skirts. Oh, no. How can this be? This is very impossible. No, not the nightmare, not the dream. This is not this guy acting like that. Yes, the softest ever since Charmin. And y'all maniacs, y'all haniacs, or whatever the heck y'all want to call yourself, but just call y'all a bunch of confused ass people. Hey, y'all still wanna go for that? Man, somebody played a Hall & Oates song. I can't go for that. No, I'm not going for it. There's nothing. Man, you can spike my coffee. You can slip me a Mickey and I still would have the same mindset. It would not even change my mindset on this movement with this. No. You're making yourself the world's most hated. I don't know why these guys is trying to, become a villain. They're going about it the wrong damn way. Here y'all go trying to be somebody, and y'all ain't even following the blueprint the correct way. Ain't that something? Oh yeah, become the bad guy. Yeah, become the villain, but don't turn it the sport against you to dislike you. To see the softness in you, the cowardness in you, and all that.
Is a no good, lousy son of a bitch. Hey! That's exactly what he is.
Yes, my ventriloquist is working good this morning. Oh, but this will continue because this should not be. This I'm going to get back at this later because I am going to shut all this down. I am going to war with everybody that want to take up for Devin Haney. Put it out there. Put it out there. This is the APB on Coffee and Donuts and Growing Up. I'm open for debate, and anybody that's standing up for Devin Haney, come and get this serving. I don't care who it is. I guarantee you I will wax and tax your butt. It's too easy, so don't even jump. Don't even stand for it. Matter of fact, I feel like a bully even saying that. No, I don't want to debate y'all on no damn Devin Haney. That's a bully move. See, I ain't no bully. That's too easy to pick your behind apart. I just feel sorry for you as a fan of his. He ain't even worth debating. No softness in boxing, people. No softness in the sport of boxing. Now, what y'all really like? What y'all really want? What you really a fan of? I'm starting to pay attention to y'all just as well as these damn fighters, because what you represent is showing me what you about. But moving on from this, though, boy need to retire. Retire, man. Go do something else, man. Retire. The sport don't want you. Sport don't want you. You ain't that bored. Don't try to continue to force your way into something, bruh. That ain't working, homie. That ain't working for you. What y'all trying to use the Broad Street bullying strategy? It ain't working for you because you ain't built like that to be no bully. I mean, you did do it. Stand down the weight class too damn long. Oh, yeah. Oh, y'all remember? Oh, Shakur don't fight no black guys. Tank don't fight no black guys. I never heard anybody say Devin Haney don't fight no black guys. But the black guys is afraid to fight Devin Haney. Oh, yeah, Mr. Bill said, yeah, we gonna stay down there. We gonna tear 35 up. We gonna go ahead and get in here with this, that, other. Then we gonna go in and what happened? Stay there for the white boys, though. He stayed there for the white boys. Yeah, I said it. Stayed there for those white boys. He was just capping. He wasn't staying down there for no Shakur take. He was lying the whole damn time. But he stayed down there for those white boys. Oh, yeah. Look what he did. That was some soft ass move too. Y'all want to keep on overhyping the fact that he gave up his damn A side to a white boy in order to go get those belts. Y'all don't even remember. That boy was kneeling. See, that boy had to fight. He had to fight those white boys. He had to fight those two white boys. He had to. Remember what he said? Ain't no white boy beat me. Hey, young boy, shut your mouth. You ain't going enough. Your balls ain't big enough to be saying what they said. And he been paying that back ever since. Y'all don't even peep game. They made his ass apologize, and then they made him give those two white boys some damn money. But his own boss, and then he should have bossed Tank into the ring. He should have bossed Shakur into the ring. But then y'all want to celebrate. Look what he done. Become undisputed. Hooray, hooray, hoo-hoo-hoo-ha. And against what? A C-level fighter. Woo! He got past one C-level fighter and then got his ass handed to him. From another C-level fighter. Yeah. Huh? Why he didn't stay down here? Why he didn't stay down here? Why he didn't stay down there, people? Answer me. Oh, cream puff behind dude, man. This dude is a fraud. And then he talking about fraud. He's a fraud. Oh, I thought, hey, really? Somebody must have put some giggle cubes in my coffee this morning, because now I'm laughing. It ain't a laughing matter, but I'm laughing now. You know what I'm saying? But listen, man, this sport, from here on out, everybody, if there's any fighter, any boxer that's starting to move like this, we got to get them out this sport. But I don't hear nobody saying nothing about that. Y'all just keep letting that get by. But the whole time we falling for the okie doke being stupid. Yeah, Ken don't fight enough black guys. Shakur don't fight enough black guys. And the whole time he give me one that Devin Haney fought. Would he stay down there? Would he drink this up? Would he have stayed down there if Tanker Shakur had those other belts? Would he have stayed down there if they had those belts? No, he would not have. Tommy Hill. That's the point that I'm making, bruh. That's the point that I'm making, bruh. That's the exact point that I'm making. Yeah, but he wasn't, bruh. He wasn't even supposed. Look how he looked in those 3 fights. The 2 against goddamn Kambosos, and then the one he looked. He was already great. He should have been out of there then. But like I said, he stayed down there for those white boys, though. We gotta go off of what old Captain America Bill said. Oh yeah, we stand down at 35. No, you wouldn't have. You was blessed to get past those. Well, of course you can get past goddamn Cambo, but he should have ran it back with Lomachenko because it was close. A lot of people thought Lomachenko won that fight. What are we talking about? And then people, oh, look at the face, look at the face. I've seen plenty of people's faces lumped up. That don't mean they got their ass whipped. I seen a dude with 2 black eyes and he won a damn fight. See, stop thinking that your face is just because your face got marks on it, meaning that you lost the damn fight. That don't mean that you lost the fight. That means you was in a damn fight. Win, lose, a damn draw. That means that your skin swells the fuck up. That don't mean that you got your ass whipped. Cause we didn't see people got clearly not gotten beat up in their face. They ain't had nothing. And as much as they face got touched up, they face is just tough skin. It wouldn't crack and split anything like that. So y'all gotta get up out of there. This boy ain't no champion. He ain't no champion. He hit his ceiling. Ain't no more coming back being undisputed. Boy ain't gonna even be unified again. I guarantee you, baby. What? What, he gonna go in a weight class wearing a damn thing at? Huh? Yeah, that's what we doing? That what we doing? I don't know. But I'm gonna move on for that because I want to close the show out with this, man. Go ahead there. Bruce Carrington, Choo Carrington, the biggest question mark and probably one of the most talked about situations over the weekend. A shout out to Alicia Baumgardner. I still didn't get a chance to go back and watch that fight. I only got a chance to watch like 2 rounds because I had so much going on. But Choo Carrington, yes, he was tested this weekend. And I need everyone that's in attendance to be cold-heartedly honest with your boy this morning. I really need y'all to be honest with me. And matter of fact, pardon my manners, let me get my roll call in here. Got my brother Prize Fighter in the building, the family DS3 and the family brother BVO Tommy Hill, this smooth boxing voice. Oh man, Big Dre in the building, man. Listen, TD Sports, good stuff last night, brother Tommy. Juan, what's going on, everybody? Melanie Queen. Naeem the Dream, what's going on, Naeem? Hey, Naeem, I'ma have Naeem, you're gonna be one of my first interviews when I do an interview, Naeem. And you're gonna be one of my first interviews, bruh. Yeah, but shout out to everybody, man. But I'm just, I'm just being honest in all fairness, and I just try to help bring people home that's lost in the boxing world. That's why I come on and talk my stuff, to bring the lost ones home, because a lot of them are lost. A lot of them are lost, but Shushu Carrington, he finally got tested. And Shushu has been he's been tested ever since he came in. Some people may not agree with it, but he has, in all fairness, he has been tested. So last night, this weekend, how y'all feel about Shushu? I heard some great breakdowns of Shushu. Sound like some people trying to say it in a nice way that they thought that he failed. I thought Shushu passed his test. I think he passed the test. Actually, he did great. He was supposed to be in a tough fight that he was in, people. Every victory is not supposed to look pretty. Remember, it's a brutal sport we in, so we gotta expect the things to get a little ugly. Dub, right side, there go my bro. How you been, Dub? What's up with you, man? I've been missing you out there, Dub, man. Just keeping it real. I'm gonna tell y'all something right now. Dub didn't probably miss most of it, but Dub is the realest Devin Haney fan that I know. He always keep it real, so I ain't even running that back. I know he's not happy with the way that Dev is moving, but I'm gonna keep on moving because we talking about Shushu now. But we wanted Shushu to be in that position so we know if he's gonna fold or not. You understand what I'm saying? And I think Shushu did good. I really think he did good. And it was good against a hell of an opponent too. Sagawa, a busy guy. Yeah. He's moving very scary, but Sagawa was a very good opponent. The guy who's tenacious, he's a machine, man. The kid got good endurance. How you doing? He has good endurance because he just kept on bringing the fight to Shushu all night. He was bringing that fight to Shushu, and he was trying to take Shushu head off. He was trying to hurt Shushu. He's trying to be the first one to put Shushu down. And Shushu did a good job. He got hit with some shots, of course. And then again, I want y'all to go back and rewatch that fight because some of those punches, when Sagawa was throwing his combinations and everything, a lot of them was hitting short. All right, my man, you gotta get up from that spot now. People about to come in, my man. Hold on. Yeah. That's that private school day. Yeah. Yep, but I think he did good. That was a great test for him. We know he got a chin on him. We know Shushu got a chin on him. Got to tighten up on his defense a little more and use that jab. I don't know what's wrong with these fighters, man. What's wrong with these fighters? Two things that fighters don't like to use a lot, and I think they should use much often, is the jab and body work. Now, for Shushu did some good body work. Both of them did good body work in that fight. That's one thing that I like about that fight, because it was nothing about the fight not to like, because it was a very good fight. But yeah, they both went to the body. And I think that people were saying that Shushu is that some of those shots was not landing. Some of those shots was landing on Shushu's glove. All right, but some got in, some didn't. Shushu is a gritty dude. He looked like he's one of those fighters. You're gonna have to kill him. He's one of those fighters you can tell that you're gonna have to kill me. And he fights. His style is his style. No matter if you like it or not, but I think it's a very good style for Shoo. I think it's very good. He just got a couple things to tighten up on, but there's a lot of fighters that got holes. Name a fighter who had to tighten up on their game. You give me a fighter.
Lopez, the Takeover, two-time undisputed world champion.
he go with this Teofimo Lopez stuff. All right. Don't make me get on T.O. because now I'm really on T.O. You gotta go ask T.O. why the heck he been scared of this chump this whole time, BBO. That's the discussion we will have on tonight's show. Why your boy T.O. afraid of the softest dude in boxing? But yeah, like I said, I get Shoo. I give him a C. I give him a C performance. But he definitely got some things to tighten up on. Tommy said that Teofimo definitely got ish to tighten up on. Yeah, he definitely got things to tighten up on too. And as long as T.O. been boxing, the few things that T.O. had to tighten up on, he should have had that tightened up already. But look, man, we as boxing fans should not be representing anything like this. This is a gladiator sport, so ain't no time for no assault and battery. It's the ring. Would you want somebody try to, put assault charges on you? It's a man's sport. He ain't acting like no man. Shout out to Bumgarner. What's next for Bumgarner? What's she gonna do next? What's next for Clarissa Shields? What's she gonna do next? There's a lot more to talk about. So on the next show, or probably sometime later today, we're going to get down to what certain fighters actually need to do and how much is for these fighters, because a lot of the fighters, people, is not much left for a lot of these fighters that we all like to love. It's just that simple. I'll be always honest. So we got to see how things going to pan out. Now there's other news, and I would have to, wait till my sources tell me something. So now there is news about, okay, so now we're not going to get Errol Spence and Fundora. So now we probably getting Fundora is going to fight someone else, but not Errol Spence. They talk about Charlo, and that's the thing. I want to talk about that too. Far as where Errol Spence, there's a lot to talk about because it's time for some fighters to go. It's time for some fighters to go. Some fighters, their career is over. It's over, people, and we gotta let it go. We gotta let it go. They gotta let it go. And then we have some fighters that got a whole lot more to show us. Now, Shoo been getting tested. I think he passed the test. I think the next time he come out, he gonna be even better. But with that being said, hey y'all, now this time, yes, and I'm gonna say this. I wish D3 was in here, but I think everybody in attendance right now would agree with me. Hey, now this time, and I'm not. And the young man wants it too. Young man wants it. Now we got to see what Abdullah is really working with. Now we got to see what Abdullah is working with. Yeah, I think it's pretty much over for you, man. I think it is. Oh, you can move it. You're welcome. Yeah, I think it's over for him. I don't want to see Errol. But I know everybody been talking about seeing Wilder and AJ. Okay. I don't want to see neither one of these dudes, but if they're gonna do one more fight and it's actually they finally fight each other and after that do not return to the ring, I'm fine with that. If we had two fighters getting in the ring and they both equally done and stuff like that, that's cool. But that don't mean it's still gonna make a good match. You know what I mean? But we should see. But the Errol Spence situation. And Tommy, that's what I'm looking for now. I'm trying to think who would be a test for Abdullah Mason. So I'm gonna be doing some homework on that throughout the day. Him and Schofield, I think he smoked Schofield. That'd just be a good workout for him. You see what I'm saying? That'd be some nice rec for him. But I don't know. He might. I don't know, man. Hey, y'all. We're going to dig into this deep. We're going to dig into this a little too more. Because now he said he wants to start facing tougher opposition coming into 25. We want to see it. BBO saying Vargas stops Mason. BBO, I have no problem with that, bro. That's how you feel. There's no argument over here, BBO. But guess what, BBO? Same thing for Vargas. He needs to start fighting somebody too. And now I'm gonna tell y'all, I'm not with that. Let them fight later. Get it on now. They still young enough to get it on later. How many times has Manny Pacquiao and Marquez fought over their careers? So I don't want to hear none of that, man. We didn't have some trilogies and stuff like that. So yeah, and BBO, you know what I said before, bro, and I'm pretty sure everybody else heard me say this too. It's time for some of these top prospects to get in there with each other. Cause that's what Bob is not giving us. So Pamper Bob, come on, Pamper Bob. You gotta do something, Bob. Bob got all these guys at 35, especially, and I'm talking about the prospects. What you mean, hell no? Hey, Prize. Oh, Prize messing with BBO. Hey, Prize, I don't believe that either, Prize. I don't believe that either. But we gotta call Pamper Bob, say, Bob, you gotta do something. Bob gotta have clearance sale. Bob gotta do a clearance sale. He got too much stock. Bob got too much stock and need to do something with it. Vargas stops Mason from getting in the ring with him, but other than that, Mason cleaned his clock. Okay. I can go with that, man. But look, y'all, it's been a great morning, man. I got some stuff I gotta handle before I walk up on out of here. We should be getting ready for hardcore boxing with Jay Hardcore for the actual morning breakfast show. Y'all know, y'all come through here and get y'all pre-breakfast with me. You know, your coffee, your donut. You might be doing a protein shake. You know, y'all come and get the early thing with me. Get you everything ready and get your mind ready for today's work and what's going to happen, you know, throughout the day on YouTube and at the jobs with the boxing talk, man. But another thing too, I hate for fighters to be headhunters all the time, especially when it's fighters that don't pack a big punch. Like Floyd Diaz. Floyd Diaz kept on headhunting. I'm like, dude, you don't pack enough power to do that. You just need to take it downstairs, bro. You need to take it downstairs. Tiger Johnson lost this weekend, people. Tiger Johnson did not look good. Alamo was too much for him. I think Alamo style period overall bothered Tiger Johnson. Just his movement is everything. I think his speed caught Tiger by surprise. Definitely his power caught Tiger by surprise. So I think Tiger lost that fight, man. He need to tighten up though. And he's in the dangerous weight class where a lot of guys is punching. So we got to see what's going on with Tiger Johnson. I don't know, but yeah, shout out to all the winners of this weekend. Now we just anticipating and counting down to Bivol and Beterbiev that will be coming up in about another week and a half. But yes, it's definitely time for Shushu to fight someone. I'm going to look around and see who would be a good fight for Shushu. Thank you, Tommy. Yeah, he definitely took that L. No cat. Got Tiger in it. Yeah.
What I'd say is this, Murder. It's us Ohio boys. You know how we get, you know how us Ohio niggas get down, nigga. Ohio nigga, double O. What's up, yo? Yeah. Columbus, Akron, Cleveland, Springfield, Dayton, Youngstown. What's up, y'all? Cincinnati, too. I ain't forget about you. You know I love y'all niggas.
Hey, that's my brother BVO. You know, he got to represent the land in Cleveland, you know, Daytona, all those good spots. You know what I mean? Hey, I've been through Ohio a few times. I'm going to bring y'all the story of the Ohio player from the Himalaya. Y'all going to like this story, too. It's a true story. So, yes, it's time to come up with a true story because people like the stories. They've been asking for them. So I got a story for y'all. And it's going to be good. I know BVO is going to like it because it's in Ohio, baby. And y'all going to hear the story about the Ohio player from the Himalaya. You see what I'm saying? But with that being said, thanks for coming through this morning. Hopefully, you're serving a coffee and donuts. Met your taste buds, man, filled you up a little bit, got you filled up and ready to go to attack everything that's going to come your way. Man, y'all rocking with the coolest, grumpiest man on YouTube. And I must say, I am the coolest energy that you ever met in your life. Trust me on that. The Grumpy OG, Crush the Legend, all my other names that y'all been giving me. Hey, I really appreciate the love. I appreciate JBT letting me rock out on a network. Shout out to TWT, the family. Shout out to everybody that mess with me, not mess with y'all, man. We gonna have a ball with this passionate sport that we all love, man. We love it, and we gonna be here talking about it every day, all day. And you know, you can always come over here at any time, and you can get conversation on other things too. So I'm going to make sure I have an entertaining conversation this week for y'all. I think I'm going to just line everything up early. Yeah, I'm going to line everything up early. We're going to have some great talks this week. So with that being said, drop yourself some fire. Clap your hands for your damn self. Can I get a soul clap? Get yourself a soul clap. And thank you for tuning in, man. And I will see y'all in a few minutes over there having breakfast with my man, Jay Hardcore. Shout out to JBT, TWT. Shout out to the Anger Management. Shout out to the mob. Everybody that's talking good boxing. We keeping this sport alive. And before I go, who's the face of boxing? We are. Take us up out of here, BBO, and I see y'all in about another 25, 30 minutes. I'm out.
It's time for another raffle brought to you by the JBT. Our first item is a new 10th generation iPad with a liquid retina display which shows off beautiful color and has plenty of power for all your handheld computing needs. Great for work, play, or just movies on the go. How much is it to enter, you ask? Just $10. Or you can catch the deal with 3 entries for just $25. It's easy to enter. Just cash app your entries to $JBT Network 1. That's $JBT Network 1. Our second item is a set of Kenichi Bear Bluetooth noise-canceling headphones. Great for gaming, movies, or travel. As the second prize in this great raffle. Our third item is a Ninja brand air fryer. Great for all your air frying needs. Cooking healthy with the JBT. So send your entries via Cash App to JBT Network 1. That's JBT Network 1. $10 each or 3 for $25. Put raffle on the comment line and you are entered.
Definitely. Oh man, I eat you, bro. I eat you. You don't want to do it. You don't want to do it. Cause I ain't supposed to, nigga. Never been. Not on my blood. Never been, bro. I'm nigga. Yo, you been fed from a silver spoon your whole life.
We really boxing. Who wanted the baddest? Let's see. Oh, we boxing? Yeah, we boxing. I need that belt like it ain't no other option. So we punching and weeping and blocking. Defeat ain't an option. Let them know. Shoot a video, put it on BVO. Let them know. Every time I punch, it's a heavy blow. BVO, bound to hit like bricks cause it was set in stone. Let them know. I ain't getting body, but I'ma hit this flow.